Thanks all three of you for your testimony. We appreciate it very much. Thanks for the great work and the hard work that you do in the community. Commissioner, thank you for being here again. Appreciate it. We have one more individual, Captain Rodriguez. Two. And colleagues, just by way of maintenance here, what I'm going to propose is we have one more emergency item. I propose we do that this morning and get through the second readings. And if we can do it 9:34. And I realize people have to leave and then move the rest on to the afternoon agenda. Good morning.
I'll be very brief. My name is Derek Rodriguez, and I'm the captain of the Family Services Division. And as Martha Strawn alluded to earlier, I don't want to sit here talking about resources. But it's very, very important that everyone know that the number of domestic violence occurrences are not going down. And we can only triage so many cases. And unfortunately, we aren't able to investigate all of them. And it's horrendous stuff, and nobody should. So we'll just ask for your continued support. Budget time is coming up, and the relationship that we have with Martha and the Raphael House and the Gateway Center, we do the best we can. The county has 3 contracted domestic violence advocates with the county, so there's a commitment that has been there, and we ask for continued commitment. So, thank you.
Thank you, Captain. We appreciate your hard work. Good morning.
Good morning, Mayor and Commissioners. My name is Ron Mason. I'm a sergeant with the Police Bureau's Domestic Violence Unit. I just wanted to say thank you for your support of this proclamation. We have more cases than we can work. It has continued to go up as resources have went down. However, we do have some amazing partnerships with both criminal justice agencies, county and state agencies, as well as our community partners that help us all to be more effective. So I just would like to highlight that it would be a disservice to go through all of them and leave somebody out, but there are some amazing people, some amazing agencies, and some amazing work that's going on, and we thank you for your support.
Thank you. Appreciate it very much. Thanks for the great work. Partnerships. Colleagues, next I'm going to read the proclamation. Beautifully done. I hope I can do it justice. Whereas domestic violence is a crime that touches the lives of Portlanders of all ages, leaving a devastating impact on women, men, and children of every background and circumstance. And whereas domestic violence accounts for a significant number of assaults committed in the city of Portland, and nearly 1/3 of Oregon women reported experiencing domestic violence, stalking, sexual, or physical assault. And whereas Portland has demonstrated a long-standing commitment to addressing this problem in partnership with Multnomah County, the District Attorney's Office, and many community providers. And whereas 10 years ago, the City of Portland, in cooperation with Multnomah County District Attorney's Office, the Multnomah County Circuit Court, and community partners opened the area's first one-stop center for domestic violence survivors, the Gateway Center for Domestic Violence Services. And whereas last year, more than 3,000 survivors of intimate partner violence found support at the Gateway Center, and more than 1,500 survivors were able to apply for a restraining order using the center's satellite courtroom. And whereas children who are exposed to domestic violence experience higher levels of adult depression and trauma symptoms, and are much more likely than children not exposed to violence to use and or tolerate violence in their adult relationships. And whereas, despite this commitment, far too many women, men, families, and children in our communities are affected by domestic violence. Whereas, the City of Portland recognizes and thanks all of the organizations and groups that are committed to address, prevent, and heal from domestic violence, often working directly with survivors to ensure that they have access to employment opportunities, housing, legal resources, and other services. Now, therefore, I, Ted Wheeler, the Mayor of the City of Portland, the City of Roses, do hereby proclaim October 2019 to be Domestic Violence Awareness Month in Portland, and encourage all residents to observe this month by gaining awareness of these issues and supporting organizations that work to address, prevent, help, and heal those affected by domestic violence. Gather for a quick photo here. Again, thank you to our panel. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.